Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you all had a great day today. I'm going to go over today's intraday order flow as well as the daily plan. So I post a daily plan every day through StockTwits as well as here on YouTube through the community tab. So let's take a look at it. Oh, and another thing, I did end up taking a trade yesterday after I recorded. It was in the afternoon. Um, we can see here, right? Yeah. Where is my cursor? There we are. So we had this 4-hour close, and I took a short based off of this close on a revisit of this trapped volume. I was only filled half size, so as per my rules, I had to go all out at 5 points, although it did end up providing, I think, a little bit over 20. I took this trade, and another member in the room took this trade. So today, starting off, good morning, traders. Time for another amazing day in the markets. So, as always, starting the daily plan or my morning prep with the TPO charts, time price opportunity charts. This is called a market profile. So, what are we looking at? Tops of it, bottoms. Where value area low, value area high, points of control are lying. Do we have structure to clean? All of that stuff. Anything else I'm forgetting? No. Well, these charts may look intimidating, but they're not. They're not at all. Sorry. They're not at all. They're simple to learn. Takes not long at all. We have an episode in the video library explaining how to read them and what we derive from them. I have it listed over here. It's pretty simple, right? Are we trading in balance? Are we building balance? Do we have exhaustion? A whole bunch of things like that. Do we have structure to clean? Are we currently cleaning structure? All that fun stuff. So from there, I go to my 4-hour chart. So this is what this looks like, what I send in the room. We have, through the Discord server, a daily plan tab, and I just annotate what's been going on over the past few days with a 4-hour footprint, right? If this is unfamiliar to you, you don't know what you're looking at. This is called a footprint chart. Footprint charts are very customizable. Everyone has their charts customized in different ways. So you could take a look in the home of the YouTube page, and I have a quick video explaining how I have my specific chart set up. But we're looking at transacted volume. This is the transacted contracts on the E-mini. So yeah, from there, I usually go to my daily, but yesterday's daily, we could take a look actually. Yesterday's daily paired with today. So this was from 2 days ago, but after yesterday's daily, it was just building volume in here. So it's pretty much the same. I just detailed that a little bit in the Discord server. And is there anything else? Oh, someone had a good question. There's a friend of mine, and he was saying, how do you determine the difference between a breakout and a stop run? So I said over here, stop runs are usually because we have poorly positioned traders, right? Sometimes we call them low slammers, right? They're just shorting in a non-structural position or area. And then sometimes it's just too many people congregated in one spot. Sometimes we'll be consolidating, building an offer for air quotes too long that we'll need one more stop run before we actually get the move down. So how do we tell the difference? Well, on a stop run like this, we will see thin volume. I've spoken about this before, but this isn't, when we look at the tape, the footprint, this isn't buyers and sellers transacting back and forth. This is simply these sellers being stopped out. It's low volume, we see exhaustion, and then a quick move down, right? Everyone got ran out, we can make the real move. Now, a breakout is different. We may be consolidating at some area the trader's looking at, maybe a key resistance level. And when we break out, So when we break out from here, we see much more volume, right? Not only that, but when we come back down, there's a bid supporting, and we see that using the footprint. This bid is supporting, and it's walking up on the tape. Not jumping, but walking up on the tape. Little nuggets there. But good question. So, daily plan. I posted here. I said, this was my personal daily plan today. Honestly, I was going to have the same plan as yesterday. So if you guys do remember or do not, yesterday's plan was this sell zone and this buy zone, not these two very cautious ones. But in the event that we're just going to continue building volume in this area, I added these two inflection points that could provide a trade opportunity. And this was just this morning. I missed the short this morning. As of right now, it is 12:15 market time, and we've had a pretty one-directional market. We've been going down. Someone in the room caught it, but they took it all off at 5 points, but they were short from the highs. A very nice trade. Just disappointed. Full transparency that, I did miss it. So, looking at the 4-hour, here's obviously what it looks like. So, this first inflection point that I posted here, we could see right here all the volume done here. People were trying to buy this. That brings up another thing. Now I close out the internet tab, but I posted levels are just levels until the footprint confirms. Are we longing at a buy zone just because there's a bid? No, there's more to it. Yes, we have a bid on the 4-hour. We didn't have a bid on the daily. And on top of that, I have specific entry criteria that were not met here. So no trade, as I said. So as we look at the intraday order flow, this was a very, very nice short up here. Trapped a whole bunch of volume, and as we saw, one of the traders in the room was able to catch it on this nice wick up. So now into the buy zone, we see this volume building. You see a little bit temporary exhaustion with a little bit of a bid, right? We're not longing just because we see bids, some temporary exhaustion. We have to look relative to what's above us. Look at how much trap volume is up here. We don't want to long off this bid when there's this much volume underneath, or underwater rather. Right, you're going to want to see a bigger bid. So as this candle's developing, we're building volume, then what? We close, sellers, zero print. These sellers are still active. No one's willing to transact up here. We're continuing down. So, very simple tricks that we could use to dissect the tape. If you're interested in this trade approach, I don't only use footprint. I, of course, use TPO charts, but there's more than that. There's the mechanics of the market, how we create these trading ranges, these zones, how do we identify them, and how do we play them, right? There's certain areas in the market we want to be active, and that's why I have buy zones, sell zones. Now, if we want to be more selective, some people cannot wait to trade at these key inflection points. Sometimes it takes longer than others. We could then look at smaller time frames and other things that we could get these different inflection points, right? Even though the short that I remember took was not a buy zone or sell zone, it was still a valid trade due to playing off these trap participants. So there's a whole bunch of different things that we can look at. Personally, I take these trades still, but it's just size down. I believe I spoke about this yesterday. I size in full size to the key daily inflection points, and then when I'm trading something like this, I'll just be sized down. When we want to trade as a career, you want to minimize your risk exposure in the markets over the long haul. So that's why in this case I literally minimize my risk exposure by exposing less risk. So today's daily plan and a little peek into the order flow. I hope you guys all had a great day today, and if you do enjoy these videos, please subscribe. I see the analytics and most people are not subscribed, but anyway, I'll see you guys in the next market recap.